When Ryan Reynolds and Rob McElhenney signed on to become owners of Wrexham, they probably could have never dreamed of their current reality. After two back-to-back promotion-packed seasons from National League all the way to League One, now Wrexham is in third place, fighting for direct promotion into the Championship. That truly would make headlines all over the world of football. With that, a lot more hate will be aimed towards the club. Fans of rivaling clubs are tired of the constant media coverage, the financial overpowering measures they are taking compared to similarly ranked clubs, and at the end of the day, jealousy. Everyone would have loved it to be their club getting this kind of financial backing. Now the question is, what else could Wrexham possibly achieve? How far can this project go? Today, the owners are announcing myself as the new coach, and my goals are to take this club to Premier League football, qualify for European football as fast as possible, and turn Wrexham into a global powerhouse in the footballing world. So now I think it is time to get to know our team. Starting off up top with Sam Smith, the man who has scored 13 goals this season for Wrexham and obviously was a big signing. They spent 2.4 million for him. Second most expensive signing was this backup striker, Fall, 21 years old, coming in from West Brom, and he came in for about 700,000. Next to the main man, we have Jay Rodriguez, and with that, they have Premier League experience. That man used to play Premier League football and came in from Burnley. In midfield, we have Rathbone, Dobson, and James, all with great ratings. In defense, we have a 5 at the back for now. They also tend to play 3 at the back as well. And the highest potential in this team belongs to Okonkwo, who is actually a talent from Arsenal who Wrexham managed to sign. And yeah, 22 years old, 6'5" tall, has a couple of play styles on him as well. Potentially someone that we can hold on to until the end of this career mode. With that being said, the most expensive player in our team right now is our 21-year-old centre-back, Max Cleverth, who also has some okay potential on him, and we can definitely go ahead and utilize this guy moving forward. And then we have a couple more above the 1 million mark, but after that, it's all below it, which kind of showcases to you, yes, we don't necessarily have incredibly talented players in this team. Otherwise, their values would be much higher. And also, you are getting my guarantee right now. Paul Mullin will retire at Wrexham. This man is one of the main reasons as to why this club has done so well over the past years, getting promotion twice. So, Mullin, buddy, thank you for everything you have done for Wrexham. In the media, this team has a lot of money, but for us, it's only 1.8 million right now, which... it's all right. That money could be used up by just renewing contracts. I mean, look at this. So many players have just 1 year remaining. This will be so painful. I don't even know if I can afford renewing all of them. As we go into this career mode, it's going to be very important to have the right training plan. We have set it to 70, 80, 70, 80. Apparently, this is the perfect mix to keep your players fit, and that was coming from you guys in the last career mode where we had some massive issues with stamina. Next up, I made sure to go ahead and bring in some of the best coaches I could find, and that also drained the budget down to 820k now. But there is one thing I didn't even look into, and that is the academy. Please tell me there is someone useful in here. We have Bruce, left midfield, a position that we don't even use, but the guy has insane potential. Scottish, 4-star weak foot. He is one with chip shot, whipped pass, and trivela. This guy could be it. I mean, he can play left mid, right mid, left back, and striker. Buddy, decide. I mean, come on. How many positions do you need? That's quite impressive if you ask me. We can definitely make use of him. Then we have Reeve, 62 rated. 2 play styles on him, could be very useful. And we have Rory Glass right here, 69 to 94 potential. I gotta tell you, I'm very impressed. Only player I've promoted is actually Bruce, but when I put him into, for example, the left back position, it's a -9. Center midfield doesn't work. Striker -3. So that tells me this is a youngster that we have to loan out until we change the formation at some point. Unless you guys want me to go ahead and change the formation straight away. Let me know in the comments down below. Straight into the Emirates Cup preseason. I want to see how this team plays, who is a player that I like, who is a player that I don't like. I need to know all these things before we start making decisions in the transfer market. Oh, Okay, we're a bit all over the place defensively, but Okonkwo showcasing immediately that he might be someone we can rely on. Off we go. Jay Rodriguez. He's not the fastest anymore, is he? Wow, he is very slow. That's going to be some issue. Nice, Rodriguez. Solid pass. Smith. All right. The man who is doing really well in real life is also the one scoring the first goal for me. He is 26 years old. The big question is, how far can we take him in his career? If we want to go up to championship football, we will have to improve this team. I'm telling you right now, defensively, I like this team right now. Some of the center-backs feel very slow. In the attack, Rodriguez feels terrible in terms of movement, but he obviously can play a good pass, as we have seen right there. And Sam Smith seems to be a solid attacker. So those are the first impressions so far. All right, first game with the team is a victory. But as a coach, I need to know more about the team instead of just the starting 11. So next game, I'm going in with a completely changed starting 11. And this is the starting 11. Paul Mullen up top with the new signing Fal. In midfield, Cannon, Evans, and Lee. And in defense, we're going to run this back five with Okonkwo still in goal. I'm literally just doing all of this to find out which players are the ones I want to keep around and which ones I'm happy to sell. So it's very important to utilize this preseason tournament in that sense. Ooh, solid passing. All right. This second defense is lacking a bit of man marking in there. That man was open. Oh my. This striker, Tiffany is his name. He just smacked that top bins. I mean, the power behind that shot, the accuracy as well. You might have to buy him. And there goes Tiffany again. Bro. Ha, he's a good one. Thanks, Okonkwo. Okay, Tiffany, relax. Oh, he's going to get an assist as well. Okonkwo is flying. Okay, we get two things out of this game. Tiffany is insane, and Okonkwo still got it. And with that, the 2-0 loss is in the books for Wrexham. This might be one of the most impulsive things I've ever done, but I have signed Tiffany. Yes, I've gone ahead and spent basically my entire budget to go ahead and sign this man into the team. I don't know why, but when I played against him, I thought, bro, this guy's incredible. And yes, we have way too many strikers. And I was looking at like the strikers in the team and thinking, oh, surely some of these guys don't even play, right? I mean, when you look at striker and you press the triangle button, you get so many options for players you can put into that position. And I was going through the stats, looking at which strikers actually get playtime, which ones don't. But from what I can actually tell, every single one of these guys is getting playtime. Rodriguez, Smith, Marriott, Palmer, Fletcher. I mean, this guy who's 37 has like, what, 7 goals this season? I don't know what to do here. Why am I signing a striker when I have so many? But hey, at least I'm having fun. So Tiffany comes in, 63 rated, 25 years old, 5'9", 82 pace, rapid play style, which I definitely felt, but I was more impressed by his finishing and his skill moves. For whatever reason, he was skilling all the time, so I feel like this might be a fun signing. Okay, I'm making my decision right now when it comes to the strikers in the team. I'm going to definitely keep Fal. I'm going to keep Tiffany, obviously, as a backup striker. We will have Sam Smith, and we will have Paul Mullen. Don't get me wrong, all the other guys, including Fletcher, who's 37. By the way, there's a glitch in my game right now where some of the players have faces of other players. And I don't know who this guy is, but I can show you one where I was like, what the hell is going on? There's Gary Neville in my team. Honestly, no idea what's going on there. But yeah, I want to keep Fal, Tiffany, Smith, Paul Mullen. And then the others, I just have to make some money right now. So we're going to put a bunch of these guys onto the transfer list. I respect you guys for being here and helping this team out in real life. But this is a game and I need players to help me out. And Marriott, I don't know who you are. Are you like a young Kun Aguero? I don't know. Now for the season opener. We are in Town Park to face Exeter City. I have made a couple of changes. Sam Smith will be playing alongside Mullen. And in midfield, I have put in Cannon into the team. And for whatever reason, he actually has Quaresma his face. Yeah, don't believe me? Watch. That right there, my friends, is definitely Quaresma. Rathbone. Quaresma? Yes! Cannon scores! And with that, Quaresma. I wanted to see if a Trivela would work out, but I guess a regular shot works as well. First goal for us. First official goal in an official competition. Nice steal. Move it. Smith. Mullen. Bit of space. But a main man, he hits the post and in. Mullen scores again for Wrexham. Legends. Uh-oh. This ain't good. Okonkwo! Man, I really hope that at some point, at the end of this career mode, Okonkwo is still going to be in goal. I'm really liking him. Cannon. With a bit of space. Lovely pass. Smith. Mullen. 3-0. What a start into our career here with Wrexham. This performance already shows me we should be one of the favorites for promotion this season. This game ends 3-0. Straight after the first game, we have a matchup in the Carabao Cup. And let's be honest, in the Carabao Cup or the FA Cup, whatever, we don't stand a chance. So we're just going to go ahead and sim through these and see what happens. 3-1 victory against Morecambe. Actually, I think it's Morecambe. Also, right now, I'm taking a look at the league table right here. Birmingham City, Wycombe Wanderers, Charlton Athletic, Stockport County, Bolton Wanderers. These are the teams that I think I definitely should step into and play against this season. Next up was Leyton Orient, however, and this game was a victory. So far, I was able to sell James McLean for 290k and Ollie Palmer for 390, taking our budget right above 1.2 million again. And because Ryan Reynolds is Canadian, I decided to step into the market and sign a Canadian talent into Wrexham. And that man carries a heavy name. Saliba is joining us right now. From the MLS, this man is walking in, a very talented midfielder. Nathan Dylan Saliba. At one point, I remember this guy used to be one of the lowest rated players in the game. It might have been FC 24 or maybe even FIFA 23. I think it was still FIFA back then, right? But Saliba comes in as a 64 rated centre mid, and I'm very excited about him. Whilst James might be doing well in real life, he's 33 years old. I want to focus on some younger players to build up, and Saliba comes in now, 5'8" tall. He can be the more attacking midfield option for us. He has no play styles, which is okay, but very well balanced stats, including 70 dribbling. So seeing all of this, I'm very excited about this signing, and I wonder, how far can he go with this team? A lot of these players that we're seeing now, especially the young ones, it could be here by the end of this. After that, we're probably about to be smacked up by Wolves here. And yes, we are. Carabao Cup exit. Back at home matchup here, and we lose against Northampton too. On transfer deadline day, our Scottish Youth Academy talent is now going out on loan to Germany. Hopefully, that will be good for him. And on top of it, Jacob Mendy has been sold. Some big offers came in, so 2 more players have been sold, including O'Connell, our centre-back. He leaves us for 750,000. Along with him goes George Evans. He is leaving us for about 400,000. And now with 1 hour left on transfer deadline day, it is my duty to go into the budget and find out how much we have left. It's about 2 million. With that, I need to make one very crucial signing. That one very crucial signing is Jack McGlynn. 1.8 million spent on this transfer. Sorry, messed up the recording of his transfer actually happening. But he came in with a 69 rating right now. And this is how we're going to set up. A left-footed centre midfielder. So Rathbone goes over to the right-hand side. But he comes in, 21 years old, 70 pace, 55 shooting, 72 passing, 69 dribbling on him, 2-star skill moves, and a 3-star weak foot. Standing 5'11" tall. I can tell you right now, because I already played my first game with him, this guy's good. Watch out for the first game where he plays later. Oh, and I completely forgot the main reason as to why I signed him. McGlynn is American, but he actually has an Irish background. Same as the club owner, Rob McElhenney, who also is American with an Irish background. So we now have him representing Rob, and we now have Saliba representing Ryan Reynolds. Next up, Blackpool away from home. It's a 0-0 draw. Wrexham returning to the racecourse ground, and we get a 2-2 draw again. Whilst this one might be a bit tough, Reading away from home, we lose. And with that, we now find ourselves in the 16th position after 7 games, but we're not too far away from the top 3. Third position is only on 12. So let's dive right in against Charlton Athletic, another one of the top teams, and in real life, the team that is right below Wrexham. Mullin needs some support here, and he finds it in McLean. First shot, first goal! New signing! Yes! He has stolen the number 7 off Saliba's back already. The disrespect is insane. Paul Mullin gets the assist for this one, but I'm proud to see that the new signing is kicking in nicely. Good steal. Rathbone sending Mullin. Mullin. Find the man in the middle. It's Smith. Onto his left. Into the back of the net. Sam Smith scores again. And with that, Wrexham is possibly picking up 3 points against a very good opponent. Jump up. Oh, wow. I just got ruined. But Okonkwo wants that clean sheet badly. I love that. Ref blows the whistle. Wrexham win a very important game to climb back up the league table. We're now up into the 11th position, and another victory could see us go up all the way to 7th. So what better to do than to step up against Wycombe Wanderers, the former team of Akinfenwa. Another team that is in the top 6 in real life, actually ahead of Wrexham in the league table. Here they come. Wycombe could be very dangerous here, and they are. We're down 1-0. This reminds me of the game against Stockport, but this time I don't want to lose. Yes. Love that, McLean. Over into the middle. Into the striker. Mullin! We're back! Told you, this time will be different. Yes. Rathbone just sprinting past people right now. Bro, he's so good. I'm so glad I kept him in the starting 11. Mullin gets away. Hits it. Doesn't score. 63 minutes in, important changes. Tiffany, Saliba, Fall, a bunch of players coming on. Oh, there's a run. Tiffany is through. Wow. Was that a pen? It is a pen. His first touch is getting us a penalty. And since he is the one that has been taken down, he's the one to take it and score it. Tiffany scores. This man was doing so well in preseason against us. I decided to sign him, and it was well worth it. Love that. Another run from Tiffany. In behind. The turn is class. The finish is not good. The ref should finally blow the whistle here any second. He's letting this go on for too long. And there it is. 3 points away from home. We're climbing up the league table now. Up next is Barnsley at home, which we do win. Then Burton in the Motors Trophy Cup, which we lose. It's okay. Shrewsbury away turns out to be a draw. Those results now find us in a 6th position with 18 points. And a starting 11 that is seeing some growth. Smith up to a 69. McGlynn up to a 70. On the bench, we have Saliba on a 65 as well. And I gotta say, man, Tiffany is quite an impressive player. I'm wondering if I should put him into the starting 11 at some point to see if that would have an impact. Now it's time to push towards November. Now, Birmingham at home. It's a 0-0 draw. Whilst Wigan away could be quite impressive if we win, and we do. Bristol Rovers at home. 0-0. I guess it's a good thing that we're not losing and picking up draws as well, because currently we are in the 4th position with 23 points after 14 games. Please remember, the Championship, or League One, has tons of games. So we're obviously not going to be playing every single one of them. And as you guys know, on this channel lately in the career mode episodes, we go through a lot of simulated games here. But here's one thing I want to know from you guys. Something I ignored until now. I have Jenkins, a 5-star scout, ready to be sent out instantly. I'm not going to do it until you decide where we should send him to and what positions we should be looking for. One of the comments down here, either leave a comment yourself letting me know where to send Jenkins, or give a like to one of the comments that you think is the right thing to do. And by the way, look at the potentials of these guys. Reeve, 82 to 92. Class, 81 to 91. I mean, every single one of these talents looks incredible. These ones are too young to recruit, so we're going to keep them in there. And they have a bunch of playstyles too. This one, for example, Norris. But I'm going to keep an eye on these guys. And these two could be promoted, but I'm not up for it yet. And so we continue our run. Cambridge United is another draw. Fleetwood Town at home. We get another one. Come on, please win against Lincoln. And yes, we do. Only to face Stevenage away from home and pick up another draw. Reading at home in the FA Cup. we win. I gotta admit, I'm quite impressed by the fact that we just don't lose. We have 7 draws, the same amount as Rotherham United, 17 games in, and 7 points off the top. Only 4 points off Birmingham, which is a position where you would get promoted directly, which obviously would be ideal. And our top scorer right now is Sam Smith, who obviously does it in real life as well. 10 and 4 from him. Whilst Tiffany, in 9 games, has 7 goals this season, even though some of them are in cup matches or friendlies. There's a Bolton game I want to reach, but before that, we lose against Burton, only to step up against Peterborough and pick up another loss. And surely now we can pick up 3 points, right? No, we cannot. Our season is falling apart before the January transfer window. Only a draw against Huddersfield. This has seen us drop so much into the 9th position, 29 points, with Bolton at the top of the league as our next opponent. I gotta say, I feel like if I don't win this game against Bolton, our season is not necessarily looking too good, and the pressure on the January transfer window to change things will be quite big. Smith, first chance. Dobson. Lovely pass. I like it a lot. Rathbone sprinting through. Now into Paul Mullin. Honestly, man, I didn't think he would be one of the main strikers this season. I thought he was going to be a backup. Smith, number 1. Mullin, number 2. But every single game I step into, Mullin is my hero. Nice steal. Smith. Mullin is through again. Smith, quality pass. Mullin makes it 2-0 against Bolton. The first place team in the league is possibly losing against number 9 thanks to him. Oh, that could be a goal. Okonkwo is beaten. 2-1. Bolton is back into the game. That could be very dangerous, so let's make sure it doesn't happen by bringing in some fresh legs. McGlynn is taken off for Saliba. We're also going to be bringing on some new strikers. Tiffany comes on up top alongside Fall for the counterattacks now, okay? And then defensively, I really don't like O'Connor, man. He feels very, very stiff. So we're going to put on Scar and see if he's better. If he is, he might hold on to the position. But then again, he has 51 pace. So I don't expect much out of him. And Boyle is even worse. Nice steal by Rathbone. Fall, I need that run from you. Come on, Fall. They bought you for 700,000. Yes, it was all worth it. Bolton thought they might have a chance, but no. Fall has scored with his left foot into the top right corner from a tight angle. Very impressive. Bolton fans will be very upset with this one, but Wrexham ones are going home with 3 points with a smile on their face. After that, the good form hopefully carries on. Wrexham wins 3-1, only to face Bolton again in the league and win 2-1. Then it's Huddersfield at home and another 3 points. We have now been matched up against Sunderland in the FA Cup, which we shouldn't care about for now, but if you guys want me to dive into that game and give it my all, I will do so. The FA Cup still has some magic. Smaller teams could easily win against big sides, so let me know if you want me to even try. But Wrexham now is in the 5th position with 41 points. That is quite impressive. If you consider that now Bolton has dropped completely out of that first position. They are in 3rd. Birmingham City in 1st with 48. So only a 7-point gap with so many more games to go. But our budget is only 97k as we speak. And when it comes to transfer offers, I have one for O'Connor, who I really don't like in gameplay, and I think he has the face of some legend. So we're going to go ahead and accept this one, lads. 920k I will take. Mullin is going absolutely nowhere, but other players like Howard and stuff, I will possibly sell on. So let's go by position. First of all, I have way too many goalkeepers, so Howard definitely is on the transfer list. McNicholas, I could sell on as well for a decent amount. Okonkwo is my clear number 1, and he's now 70 rated. 6'5" tall, by the way. Wow. Looking at left back, we only have Revan, which is not a good thing. We probably should bring in someone else into that position too when we have the money to do so. At centre back for me, Cleberth, Brunt, are locked down. The other position can be fought for, and I think Scar is going to be the next one I put in there over O'Connor now. Right back, we are doing fine with Barnett over Bolton. Matty James, I'm going to put onto the transfer list. I don't think he's going to be a starter for me because Dobson is the clear number 1 in that position. And in center midfield, McGlynn is the number 1 to the number 2 of Rathbone. And then we have Saliba backed up with Cannon, who obviously has Quaresma's face. So I am open to selling Lee. Elliot Lee, I'm going to put you onto the transfer list, pal. I tried you. I didn't really enjoy him. Adam is going onto the transfer list as well. We do not run an attacking midfield position. And Longman, you are high rated. You play left wing, a position that we don't use. Add it to the transfer list as well. At striker, I'm going to put Marriott onto the transfer list. Same as Rodriguez, same as Fletcher. We're just going to be using the ones that we like. Fowl, Tiffany, Smith, and of course, Mullen. So that could take our terrible budget up quite a notch. And on top of it, if we do send out this scout, there's a good chance we can find a player that can go straight into the starting 11 as well for no pay. So the journey with Wrexham has properly started, and I gotta say, I am loving it, my friends. Let's see how far we can go with this team. We're aiming for Premier League football, Champions League trophy, and much more. Most importantly, a beautiful story.